Last round. Come back to your neutral spine. Look over your right shoulder. Swing your hips to your right as well. So you've got a side bend. Back to center, look over your left shoulder. Swing the hips to the left. And then one more each way. You're just lengthening one side of your core and then the other one. This is my last one. Once you're back to center, reach the arms to the front. Let's find your first downward dog straight away. Pedaling the heels out for a few breaths. Or any kind of movement you've got, maybe hips side to side. Make sure your feet are hip distance, your hands are shoulder distance. Find static stretch. Drop your chest through. Get your neck into a neutral position. Walk to the front of your mat slowly into a wide yogic squat. Turning toes out once you're sitting in a wider foot position. Dropping your hips towards the mat and lifting the chest if and when you're ready. Pressing the elbows onto the insides of your knees. This is your first one, so take your time. If you need some movement, because it's early days, just find what you need. Find a stretch in the inner thighs for another breath. Bring the hands onto the mat, bum up. Heel to the feet, hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift, long back. Exhale, fold. Hug the back of your legs, hang your head. Turn your head side to side a few times. Maybe bend your right knee more, swinging the hips to the right. Bend the left knee more, swinging the hips to the left. Place the hands back onto your shins. Bring yourselves into a standing position, rounding the back. And sweep the arms up, take a big inhale. Straight elbows, give me a side bend to your right as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Straight elbows, side bend to your left. Exhale, turning right armpit to the sky. Come back to center, inhale. Slide back, bend if it's there. And exhale, hands to the heart. Front of the mat, feet hip distance, release the arms by your sides. I'm starting with a squat because I've got feet hip distance, but feel free to do a chair if you want the feet together. Inhale and sit back, reaching arms to the front or biceps by your ears. Tuck tailbone and release shoulders from the ears. Make sure your toes and your knees are pointing forward. Take one more inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. And we are going to hold it there for another breath, maybe two. Just to find the core muscles, just to lengthen through the upper back. Draw belly button in, lengthening the legs as well. First chaturanga, but meet me on your front. Inhale forward and exhale, sink through, knees on and knees off, up to you. Give me a mini cobra here, elbows pointing to the back, inhale. Look over your right shoulder as you exhale. Twisting the back, upper back, neck slightly. Come back to center all the way onto the mat. Inhale, lift mini cobra. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Bring it onto the mat. Inhale, another cobra, maybe a full. And exhale, take yourself into child's pose first. Tuck the tailbone and find a downward dog. Take a breath. Take a stretch. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog, keeping hips square, right knee straight. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, bring the right knee to your left elbow to tap it across. Hold your shoulders above the fingertips for an extra split second. Star pose, drop the right knee under the right hip, pivot on the knee, and lift the left arm to find modified side angle. Sorry, I'm lying side plank. But if you feel you're ready to extend the right leg into fallen triangle, feel free to go for it. One more breath here, lifting hips high. Left hand on the mat, sweep your right heel up into three-legged dog again. This time let's open on the top. Squeeze the glute first. Lift your right heel high and pull the heel to your bum. Left arm straight. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, bring the right knee to your nose to tap, holding it for a split second longer, and step through between the thumbs, runner's lunge. Come onto fingertips. Roll your shoulders back, bend the front knee. Drop the left knee onto the mat and sweep up into crescent moon. Take a big inhale. Exhale, slight back bend. Bend the front knee. Hold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, vertical twist to your right. Open your arms in a T. Point left fingertips to the front and keep your shoulders above the hips. Hold it for one more breath. Inhale, crescent moon. Center your shoulders. Exhale, three-legged high plank. Framing front foot, lifting back knee off and shooting the right leg to the back to hover it. You've got a three-legged chaturanga if you want, or take it easier. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, sink through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. See what you need, careful on your back, and exhale, find downward dog. Go through child's pose or leave it out. Take a breath here. Focus on your shoulders, slightly bend your knees. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog, hip square, squeeze left glute, arm straight. Exhale, bring the left knee across to your right elbow to tap and hold it for a split second longer. Drop the left knee under your hip for star pose and pivot on the knee, lift the right arm. Or extend the left leg out into fallen triangle. Lift the hips higher wherever you are. Hold it for one more inhale. And one more exhale. Right hand flat, sweep the left heel up, three-legged dog. Squeeze the left glute first and then start stacking and opening the hips. Pull the right heel to your bum when you're ready. Sorry, left heel to your bum and right arm straight. Level the hips, inhale, exhale, bring the left knee to your nose, hold it for a split second longer, strengthening core muscles, and step through, runner's lunge. Onto the fingertips to release the tension in your wrists, bend front knee, straighten back leg. Drop the right knee and sweep up crescent moon. Lengthen up first, inhale. Back bend from the top of your back, exhale. Hold for a breath. Straighten up, inhale. Vertical twist to your left. Exhale, releasing the arms out into T, right fingertips to the front. Hold for one more breath to twist the back, to work the back and core muscles. Inhale, crescent moon, center, shoulders, reach arms up. Exhale, runner's lunge, hands flat, lifting back knee off. And shoot the left foot to the back to hover it, three-legged high plank. Shift your weight forward, inhale, exhale, chaturanga with your knees on or off. maybe hovering the left foot or not. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold for one more breath. Inhale, pull your hips back, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump the feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, sit into squat. Lower your hips, reach the arms. Exhale, hold. We are going to balance on your toes. Option number one, to lift the heels off and see if you can balance here. Or maybe sit the hips all the way onto the heels. And bring the hands to heart center. And settle into the balance, releasing shoulders away from the ears. Hold it for one more breath. And meet me in a standing position. I'm starting to lift the hips. Reaching the arms up, heels on the mat to find that squat. And exhale, stand back up. Release the arms and we start again. Sweep the arms up, take a big inhale. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale back to center, exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale back to center, slide back bend. And exhale, hands to the heart, release the arms by your sides. Decide whether you want chair or feet hip distance. Inhale, squats. Sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold. You can stay here or try a crane. Try a hand balance, hands flat in front of your feet. Lift the heels. And see if you can tuck your kneecaps onto the back of your arms, top of your arms. Spread fingertips if you haven't done it yet, and lean some weight into the fingertips, or maybe pull one or two heels to your bum. Hold for a breath. Feel free to jump through chaturanga if you want. Take a big inhale as you prepare. If you're coming with me, I'm stepping through it, and maybe knees on. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, you know the drill. Let's meet in downward dog. And take a breath there. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog, keeping the hips square. Squeeze the right glute. Exhale, right knee across to the left elbow. Make sure you tap it first. Drop the knee for star pose or fallen triangle. Extend the right leg out, left arm up, and lift the hips high. Left hand down, three-legged dog. Lift the right heel, inhale. Stack and open. Heel to bum, left elbow straight, exhale. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, right knee to the nose to tap. Step through. Runner's lunge. I'm keeping left knee off. Crescent lunge, sweep the arms up, take a big inhale. Vertical twist to your right. Exhale, left fingertips to the front. Cartwheel all the way around, reversed warrior, left arm up, right arm towards the mat, left heel flat, and raise the right arm up. Find reversed warrior, bend the right knee in the front. See if you want to bind left hand behind you, maybe finding the top of your right thigh. Make sure you're bending the right knee. Make sure you're pointing the right knee to the front. Reaching right fingertips higher. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side angle, elbow on the knee, or elbow on the inside of the knee. Turning left shoulder up, see if you can hold your bind. See if you can keep your right fingertips off the mat, however bendy you are. So you're using muscles, you're not resting your weight onto the mat. Reach the left arm up to release the bind. When your next inhale, extend the side angle, left bicep to the ear. And exhale, frame the front foot, cartwheel the hands onto the mat, shoot the right leg back, three-legged high plank. Push your weight forward, inhale, exhale, chaturanga, however you wish to do it. Inhale, cobra up with dog, long neck. And exhale, find downward dog. Take a breath. Take a stretch. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog, squeeze the glute, keep the hips square. Bring the left knee to your right elbow across. Tap the knee to the elbow. Star pose for knee down. Or fallen triangle, extend left leg out, right arm up. Lift the hips high and hold for one more inhale. One more exhale. Three-legged dog, right hand on the mat, left heel sweeps up. Squeeze the glutes open and stack. Inhale, level hips, exhale, left knee to the nose to tap and step through. Runner's lunge. Keeping back knee off, sweeping the arms up into crescent lunge. Inhale, reach high, sink into front knee. Vertical twist to your left. Exhale, right fingertips to the front. Hold for one more breath. Warrior 2 and reverse. Right fingertips up to the sky. Cartwheel around, right heel flat, and reach left arm up to reverse the warrior straight away. Bind if you want, right hand behind you, finding the top of the left thigh. And take your time. Left arm straight, keeping left fingertips towards the, keep reaching left fingertips towards the sky and bend left knee. Side angle, hold a bind if you can. Left elbow on the knee or the inside. Turning right shoulder up and making sure that the crown of your head is pointing towards the front of the mat and you're not staring at your right foot. Reach the right arm up to release the bind. Extend the side angle, right bicep to the ear. Take a big inhale. Feel the stretch on the right side, this time pressing the outside edge of the right foot onto the mat. Exhale, frame the left foot. Bring the hands onto the mat. Shoot the left foot back, three-legged high plank. You know your options. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Long neck, shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. Drop the knees, camel. You know your options. You can come with me. I'm tucking toes. You can keep the feet flat. I'm engaging glutes first once you've got the straight line between the knees and the shoulders. Hands on your lower back is good as long as you're opening the top of your back, top of your shoulders, and you're not collapsing into your back. And I'm going to move 4 times, reaching right onto the front, inhale, and circle around onto the lower back or maybe onto the heel if it's there. Left arm reaching to the front, inhale. Feel the engagement in the glutes and core muscles. Exhale, circle around. One more each way in your own time. Work with your breath. Last one for me. Hold that slide back bend. Just a split second longer, just for a breath. And find child's pose slowly and carefully. Downward dog. Reach the arms, touch the toes, and hold it for a breath. Your next inhale, pull your hips back. Exhale, make your way to the front, feet hip distance so we can balance on the toes. But first, inhale into a halfway lift. And exhale, fold to stretch your hamstrings. And then sweep up into squat. Lower your hips, sweep your arms in here. See if you want to lift the heels with me straight away. You might be able to pop your bum onto the heels. And anytime you want, feel free to bring the hands to your heart. I've got the feet hip distance at this point. I'll give you a little option here. Because I'm sitting on my heels, I'm closer to the ground. Pop the knees onto the mat. Balancing. And pop your knees back off the mat. Ooh. If you want the hands on the mat, please feel free. Try that one more time. Lots of control. Find your balance and meet me in that squat position. I'm lifting the bum, lowering the heels, sweeping the arms up in here. And exhale, come up, hands to heart center. Have a sip of water. Guys, are we okay? Thank you. Have a sip. Cheers, everyone. Come to the front of the mat. Chair or squat to think about. Let's start with the side bends. Sweep up, inhale. Side bend to your right. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Side bend to your left. Keeping your elbows straight. Back to center. Slide back, bend, inhale. Exhale, release the hands onto your chest and arms by your side. Sit into squat or chair. On your exhale, fold. Hold the stretch or try hand balance. You know the drill. Don't wait for me. Feel free to jump through chaturanga. I talk you through the drills. I'm lifting heels, tapping the kneecaps onto the top of my arm and tipping the weight into fingertips. Drawing belly button in, little rounding the back on the back is good. If and when you're ready, step or jump through chaturanga. If you're coming with me, I'm stepping and sinking through chaturanga. Meet me in downward dog and take another breath once you're there. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog, squeeze the glutes, hip square. Exhale, right knee across to the left elbow to tap. Star pose or fallen triangle. Left arm up, hips high, stack shoulders. Hold for one more breath. Left hand on the mat. Right heel sweeps up, three-legged dog to open and stack. On your exhale, pull the heel to your bum, left elbow straight. Inhale, level hips, exhale, right knee to the nose. Step through runner's lunge. Sweep up, crescent lunge. Make sure you sink into the front knee, long step. Exhale, vertical twist to your right. Cartwheel the left arm up. Reverse the warrior all the way around, left heel flat. And bind left arm behind your right fingertips, reach to the sky. Bend the front knee. One more inhale, lengthen even more. Exhale, side angle. Elbow on the knee or elbow on the inside of the knee. See if you can hold your bind, but you might need to release the left hand while balancing. Half moon pose, rooking to the front of the mat, reaching right fingertips to the front, and lift the left foot off. You are stacking the hips and the shoulders here. You're flexing the left foot out to the side. Keep a slight bend in the knee, the right knee at least, but straighten and lengthen the left heel to the back. See if you can hover your right fingertips off the mat. More weight in the right glute and hamstrings. Maybe you can bring your right fingertips around the ears, but still turning the left shoulder up. Still holding the bind. Step back into a reversed warrior one more time. Bend the right knee and step the left foot to the back. Sweep the right arm up one more time. Release the bind and sit into a side lunge onto the back of the mat. Onto the left heel, take your time to sit over. Find your depth. Finding the alignment in the left knee and toes. Left elbow on the inside of the left knee. And then once you found the depth, back is long and straight. You're not collapsing into the stance. Your back muscles are working. Long breaths. Hands on the mat flat, wide-legged forward fold, bum up high, feet parallel. I'm lifting the chest one more time into a halfway lift to set up the spine. And on your exhale, fold for 3 breaths. Slide bending the knees, turning tailbone up. Bend both knees, bring the hands under your shoulders, straighten your elbows. Your back should be flat at this point. Draw your belly button in, put your hands on your hips and hinge off with a flat back. Turn back into warrior 2 to the front of the mat. Turn the right toes, arms in a T, sink into the front knee. Reverse the warrior one more time, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down, 3-legged high plank or chaturanga straight away if you're ready to sink through with the same out breath. You know what to do. Meet me in downward dog. And take one more breath in downward dog. Lift the left heel, 3-legged dog, hip square, inhale. Left knee across to the right elbow, tap. Fallen triangle or star pose. Lift the right arm, hips high. Stack shoulders. Hold for one more inhale. And one more exhale. Right hand flat, left heel sweeps up, 3-legged dog, inhale. Start stacking and opening. Right arm straight, heel to bum. Level hips, inhale, exhale, left knee to the nose to tap. Step through, runner's lunge. Sweep up into crescent lunge. Inhale. Sink into the front knee. Vertical twist to your left, exhale. Right fingertips to the front. Release shoulders away from the ears. Cartwheel the right arm up. Reverse the warrior, right heel flat. Left arm reaches up. And bind with the right arm behind you if you can. Keep bending left knee. Keep reaching left arm, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Elbow on the knee or the inside of the knee. Turn right shoulder up. See if you can hold the bind. Balance half moon pose, looking to the front of the mat, left fingertips reaching. And take off. Lift the right leg. Try and reach the left fingertips towards the front. They should be under your shoulders. A little bit to the left, it helps. And stack the shoulders and hips. I'm still holding the bind. Draw belly button in. Make sure you're bending your left knee slightly if you're thinking about balancing and hovering the left fingertips. Maybe bringing left fingertips around the ears, but still turning the right shoulder up. Reverse the warrior. Bend the left knee and step the right foot long. Sweep the left arm up, inhale. Release the bind, side lunge onto the right heel. Hands to heart center. Sit down, exhale. Watch the alignment in the right knee, right toes. Watch that you're lifting the chest and you're not collapsing forward. 3 breaths. Make sure your left knee straight. Slightly press the left heel into the mat. You're lengthening and strengthening the hamstrings. Wide-legged forward foot, hands flat, bum up. Turn the feet parallel. One more lengthening in the spine halfway. And fold. Good time to do a headstand if you wish. Or stretch. If you don't want a headstand, focus on stretching, maybe bringing feet slightly closer to each other. Nice. If and when you're coming out of your headstand, do it with control. Maybe even stop on the hardest point to strengthen the core muscles and the hamstrings. Nice one. Wide leg. Meet me in wide-legged forward fold. One more little stretch there. And let's set up the back, hands underneath your shoulders, elbows straight, bending your knees generously, flattening the back. Hands on your hips, draw the belly button in. I'm feeling the glutes and hamstrings working to hinge up. Warrior 2 in the front, turn the left foot. Arms in a T, sink into the front knee, release shoulders away from the ears. Reverse warrior, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, 3-legged high plank or chaturanga with the same exhalation if you wish. You know the drill. Inhale into cobra or upward dog if you're doing it. And meet me in downward dog. And take a breath there. Drop your knees for camel. Feet hip distance, knees shoulder distance. Tug the toes or untug the toes if you want to take it further. Lift the chest, engage the glutes. Hands on your lower back or reach towards your heels, shoulders back. 4 arm extensions to the front. Inhale, reach. Circle around. Keep the glutes engaged. Right arm. Make sure there is no back pain. Left arm, keep pushing the pubic bone towards the front. Right arm. With the last one, hold the back extension. Wherever you're reaching, the hips should be above the knees. You should not be collapsing in your lower back. Safely coming out of camel. Reach the arms to the front, sit into child's pose for a breath. Relax your head on the mat, feel the nice stretch on your lower back. Then shift your weight forward and lie down on your front, stretching your quads first, front of your thighs. 1 at a time is good, or maybe 2. Reach back, see if you can grab your ankle rather than your foot or feet. Press your knees together and try and relax your upper body. Push your hips onto the mat to lengthen the tailbone towards the back of the mat. Take 3 breaths on one side, or if you're doing 2, take 3 breaths, 1 in the first round. Take a break and then come back for another round. I'm changing sides, but you might want to have another round with both legs, feet together if you can. See if you can flex your foot or feet. See if you can push your hips and pubic bone into the mat. Feel the front of your thigh stretching. Once you've done the other side, take a moment on your front just to relax, just to make sure your back is safe. And meet me in child's pose. tuck your tailbone before you sit back. Feel free to tuck your forehead between your knees to stretch your back and round it as a counter pose after a back bend. Find your downward dog if and when you're ready, and take another breath there. Think about the toe balancing pose. Pull your hips back, look to the front, inhale, exhale, step or jump to the front, maybe feet hip distance, maybe the feet together if you want to challenge it and find it harder. Sit into a chair or squat first. Take a big inhale. And then start the balance. Maybe sit down, maybe stay higher, come onto the toes, and then hands to heart center. I find it challenging to squeeze the knees together. And there is the extra challenge. I'm focusing on one point that's not moving, to drop the knees with control, which I can't quite manage, and lift them back with control. Try it a couple of times. See if with the last one you can stay on your knees for a sec, and that will stretch your toes. Feel free to use the hands on the mat. And meet me on your toes. Meet me in a chair or squat position. Lift the hips, press the heels onto the mat, reach the arms. Stand up, hands to heart center. Good time to have a sip of water, and we've got one more quick round of the same before two of you need to go. Guys, are you okay? I'm going to assume Dom is okay as well. Maybe she's just sitting there with a pack of crisps. Last round, come to the front of the mat. Think about squat, chair, see what you want. You've got the hand balance afterwards for the last time. Shoulders back. Let's start with the side bend. Reach up, inhale. Side bend to your left. It doesn't really matter a great deal. Back to center, inhale, side bend the other way around. Back to center. Release the arms. Arms by your sides, and squat or chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Little stretch of the hamstrings. And there is your hand balance, or leave it out. See if you can hold your hand balance for about a couple of breaths, maybe 3, before you go through chaturanga. Push into the fingertips. There is a lot coming from the wrists. Try not to look between your ankles. Look forward. That will help you hold the balance. Let's meet in downward dog. Guys, don't rush. Step or jump through it. Feel free to hold it longer if you want. Take one more breath in downward dog. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, right knee across to the left elbow, star pose or fallen triangle. Lift the left arm. Take one more inhale as you lift the hips higher. Exhale, left hand on the mat. Sweep the right heel up, three-legged dog, inhale. Start stacking and opening, heel to bum. Exhale. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, right knee to the nose to tap and step through into runner's lunge. Sweep up, crescent lunge, inhale. Vertical twist to your right, exhale. Feel the twist in the back. Cartwheel all the way around. Reverse the warrior, left arm up, left heel high, and then right hand sweeps up to the sky. See if you want to bind left hand behind you. Sink into the front knee. Side angle. Right elbow on the knee or the inside. Turn the left shoulder up, see if you can hold the bind. There is your balance. Reach right fingertips towards the front. Lift the left foot, flex the left foot out. Take your time to find the balance. Make sure you're bending your right knee slightly if you're thinking about hovering the right fingertips or bringing them around the right ear. And hold it for 3, for 2, and for 1 more. Step into a reversed warrior. Left foot steps to the back. Sweep the right arm up in here. Release the bind. Side lunge onto the back of the mat. Exhale. Take any options you've got. You've got 3 breaths. Work on strength. If you fancy that, pressing right heel into the mat and lifting the chest high for 3, for 2, and for 1. A quick wide-legged forward fold. It's a really quick one. Bum up, 1 more lengthening in the spine, inhale, and 1 quick fold, exhale. Bend your knees and hinge up into a 5-pointed star with a flag back, inhale. Sweep the arms. Exhale, warrior 2, turn the right foot, sink into the front knee. Reverse the warrior, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, 3-legged chaturanga if you fancy that. Cartwheel the hands down, shoot the right leg back and sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, find downward dog. Take a breath. Inhale, lift the left heel, 3-legged dog, hips square. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow to tap. Star pose or fallen triangle. Right arm up. Lift the hips higher, inhale. Exhale, right hand onto the mat. Left heel sweeps up, 3-legged dog, inhale. Start hip opening the hips, stacking. Exhale, heel to bum, right arm straight. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through, runner's lunge. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge, inhale. Bring your shoulders above the hips. Vertical twist to your left, exhale. Right fingertips to the front. Cartwheel around. Reverse the warrior, right heel flat. And reach the left arm high. Bind right hand behind you if it's there. Find the top of your left thigh. Side angle, left elbow on the knee or the inside of the knee. Turn the right shoulder up. And let's balance. Half moon pose, left fingertips coming towards the mat. Find the balance, lift the right foot and flex it out to the side. Stack the shoulders and hips. See if you want to hover the left fingertips or bring them around the left ear. Keep turning right shoulder up. One more breath. Reverse the warrior, bend the left knee, step the right foot back, sweep the left arm up, inhale. Exhale, side lunge onto the right heel, hands to heart center. Sit down. Any options you've got. Left knee straight. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Wide-legged forward fold, a quick one, hands flat, bum up, feet parallel, 1 more lengthening in the spine on your inhale, and exhale, 1 more fold. Bend both knees, flatten the back, sweep a 5-pointed star, arms up. Warrior 2 to the front, turn the left foot, sit into the front knee. Reverse the warrior, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, 3-legged high plank or chaturanga with the same exhalation. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And hold for a breath. One more back bend here. Dropping the knees for the camel. This time we are holding it. You don't have to do the active form. Make sure your glutes are switched on. Knees hip distance. See how far you want to reach. If you want to take it further, you can always untuck the toes. Make sure you bring your hips back above the knees and open the front of your shoulders. Settle into your position and hold it for 3. Squeeze your glutes more. If there is any back pain, hold it for 2. And hold it for 1. Safely coming out of the position and sitting into a child's pose. One more quad stretch or bull pose on your front. Take yourself onto your stomach. You can stretch your quads again, both ways, just a few breaths. Or if you want the real back extension, I like to start from locust. You can always do that with me. Lifting head and shoulders, squeezing shoulder blades and reaching the arms, squeezing glutes, tucking pelvis, straight knees as I'm lifting into full back extension, full locust. And this is where the challenge starts for me, flexing the feet, bending the knees, grabbing the ankles if you can. So I'm still feeling the back chain working, and then kicking the feet into the hands to try and lift into full back extension without any impingement on your lower back. And I'm releasing out of the position, but through locust. Relax onto the mat. Take a breath or 2, and you have the option just to chill out here. Or maybe try that one more time. Any options you've got. Take a breath or 2 in the position if you're there. And then slowly release out of the position. Take a breath on your front. Relax your head, maybe bend your knees and push your feet side to side if it feels nice. Then sit into child's pose. Relax your head and shoulders, relax the arms. It's 1:51 now. We've got some stretching coming, but if you need to go earlier, that is absolutely fine. I'm starting with the glutes here. Pigeon or go onto your back. I'm starting from a downward dog. Right shin comes behind the wrists. Shifting the left foot to the back, making sure your right knee is safe. Lift the chest, but again, going onto your back and heel across the thighs, good. Then forward towards the shin. Relax your head and take 5 long breaths. Make sure you feel your right glute outside of your right hip stretching. Start coming out of the position if you haven't done it yet. Find downward dog, engaging the glutes. Pedal it out a few times if you need to. If and when you're ready, change sides. Left shin comes behind the wrists or left heel across the right thigh. Shift the right foot to the back, level the hips and lengthen the spine before you settle into pigeon. To stretch the left glute. It is 1:52 now. Lengthen the breaths. Use your exhalation. Feel free to swing the right leg around into a seated position, or maybe do a downward dog if it feels nice in between. Meet me on your bum. I'm starting with a forward fold with the straight leg. Feet together, use your towel or use your strap if you have one. Lengthen through the back on an inhale. And exhale, start folding towards the thigh. To find a hamstring stretch, checking in with your back, with your lower back, with your neck. There is no tension there. See if you want to bend your knees slightly, or maybe press the back of your knees towards the mat. Which one works better on your hamstrings, but not hurting your back? Lengthening your breaths again. Sitting back up slowly, hugging the left knee into your chest. Spinal twist. I find it more challenging to leave the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. But you can have, again, you can always press it across. Left fingertips behind you, hug the left knee with your right elbow, or press the elbow against the knee. Lengthen the back. And look over your left shoulder. Find a twist. Release shoulders away from the ears. Keep sitting bones flat. Release the stretch. I'm putting left foot across, tucking the left heel up on the outside of my right hip and trying to lay the back of my left knee onto the right knee. Flexing right foot, sitting upright, using the strap is always good. And then fold. Try and fold your chest onto the inside of your left knee. Relax your neck, relax your back. Find a stretch. I feel it deep inside my right glute weirdly, and my left glute as well. Sit back up slowly and changing sides, untangle the legs, starting with the spinal twist, hugging the right heel into your bum, knee into the chest. Either keep it on the inside of your left thigh or across. Right fingertips behind you and find a twist. Long back and shoulders away from the ears. Long breaths. Release the spinal twist. Tucking the right heel across towards the outside of my left glute. See if you can fold the outside of your right knee onto the top of the left knee. I'm flexing left foot, it helps with the alignment, and is sitting up upright. Inhale. Folding towards the inside of your right knee as you exhale. Using strap is always good, or just reach for the foot. Try and lengthen through the back again. Rearrange the right foot if you need to. And relax into the stretch. Untangle slowly, straightening both legs, giving them a shake in the front, and then finishing with neck stretches. Sitting up comfy, long back, long neck. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder and hold the stretch in the left side of your neck. Change sides. Back to center. Lift the chin to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest and hold it there. You might want to use your hands to gently pull. Release the grip on the head. Roll the head one way, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Change. Once you're back to center, chin to chest one more time. Hands together at your heart. Thank you. Namaste.